Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Sergeant Sealoft. Today we're going to be going over distance, rate, time. Let's just get straight into it, right? So it says a windsurfer traveled 28 kilometers in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Calculate his speed, right? So the distance, rate, time formula is going to look like this. So we're going to do a triangle, right? And it can go one of three ways. So there's D for distance, there's R for rate, and there's T for time. Rate is just another way of saying speed, right? So when it's D over R, that's going to be divide. When it's D over T, that's going to be divide as well. However, when it's R over T, R over T, that's going to be multiplication, right? So as we can see in this, the kilometers is the distance that it's giving us. And then it's also giving us the time. Then it asks us to calculate the speed. So what we can say from that is we have the distance, we have the time, so we need to find the speed from it. So it's going to be going over it like that. So the distance is going to be 28 kilometers. The time is going to be 1 hour and 45. This is going to be one of those things that you're going to want to convert, right? To make it simple, 1 hour 45, an hour, that is the one for the whole. 45, well, 45 out of 60 minutes, that makes 3/4, right? Another way we could say it is that's 75% of the full hour. So we're going to go ahead and make it 175, right? With that being the case, we can just go into the division right off the bat, right? So let's go ahead and write it out, right? It's going to end up being 175 divided by 28. Now here's something you need to know. Originally, the decimal would be right here for 1.75, right? You're not allowed to divide into things like this with decimals on the outside. So what you need to actually do is you carry it over twice, right? Making it 175. And what you do over here, you have to replicate on this side. So this is where it would normally begin. So 1, 2. This is where the decimal is going to end up landing. And then we're going to add these 2 zeros to fill it in. So now it's looking like 175 divided by 2800, right? So 175 can't go into 2. 175 can't go into 28. However, 175 can go into 280. So let's go ahead and do that. That leaves us with 105, right? We're going to bring down the 0. Now our next thing is 1050. Well, 175 times 6, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1050. So 175 times 6 equals 1050. So this is going to be subtracted. That ends up being it. So to answer the question, the speed is 16 kilometers per hour, right? And that's what your speed ends up getting.